Okay, I'm doing a bit more. I deleted the last video I did about this bungalow. There's a lot of things I left out, so I'm doing the video again because I'm going to try and say everything this time. And my filming last time was mostly blue. Doesn't seem to be like that now. We'll see how we get along. Anyway, this is the bungalow. Number 14, Kumoin, and as you can see, it's a beautiful, beautiful bungalow. Right, the grass in the front. Now, funny enough, this is the front, and the back, that should be the front, is the other way. But this is the front, and the grass in the front gets cut by the council. Because, I'll show you the back now, because for the first time, I will not have to worry about getting my grass cut, because I pay £10 every 2 weeks per year, and I have done the last few years, to get the grass cut in my back. Well, I've done it since I had this heart trouble. I used to do it myself. I got a tidy lawnmower. It's 11,000 cc or something. It's 1100, sorry, and it's a powerful lawnmower. But I haven't got the strength to push it anymore. Well, I could, I say that. The thing is, I could do it, but and then I got no energy left to do anything because it. And with this hernia, it's a bit dangerous because I could twist my hernia and land up getting rushed into a hospital because that's the trouble with hernias. You can land up having a strangled hernia, they call it, and that's dangerous, that is. So it's well worth me paying £10 every 2 weeks to get my grass cut. So I'll save that much with this bungalow because the council cuts the lawns in the front. The same, yeah, they cut the front, yeah, but not the back. But in the back here, I'll show you now, there's no need to worry about getting the grass cut. So that's the one thing I didn't make clear last time. Another one is the parking. Look at the parking here. Honest to God. It's absolutely unbelievable. Never ever had a place like this with so much rooms to park. You could park 2 buses here. I could either park in front of the bungalow or on the side there or by here. Plenty of room to park. That's another point I didn't make last time. And of course, the last bungalow that went empty here, that I went all the way out for, is over there, number 16. And I didn't get that, but this is a nicer bungalow still. And I was disappointed it wasn't on the list today, even though I know it's been done out. It is ready. And it's a much nicer bungalow than the one over there. But that one was also nice. And of course, like I said in the last video, I know the woman here. She's from Pontiats. She had a bungalow, old age bungalow in Hyunkwan. She's English. But I got to know her talking to her up there years ago because I used to live up there, number 40 by Hyunkwan. And I know the man by here, Anthony. Because when I was in Cavanithin, I used to come over here and walk a lot and talk to everyone, go around here and talk to people because I knew one or two living here that have gone since. But although Tom is here, Tom Top, we used to call him, he worked on the shaft one. He's still up at top in the first bungalow. Anyway, I was disappointed this one wasn't on the list today, but I've already been on to the council that I wanted. And when I didn't get number 16 over here, I didn't have my application form ready. Well, I did a lot more things on the application form this time, and a doctor's letter I've had sent in, so I've got a better chance of having this one. and I did a few more things again. So I got a good chance of it. Anyway, I'll go around now and show you the back, and you'll see why I don't have to worry about getting the grass cut. And of course, don't forget, this is on a flat. I can actually walk here on a flat. And where is it now? See, this is number 16 that I tried for before. This is a nice bungalow. But this one, number 14 over here. Here it is, look. It's absolutely stunning. And again, got the sheds in the back and all that. And see, no need to worry about cutting the grass. It's all covered. It's all covered. So for the first time, I'll be able to live somewhere and won't have to get anybody to cut the grass. So those are 2 points I didn't make last time. Of course, I did say there's a bungalow going up here. That's nice as well. But with this one up here, there's steps going up to it, and even though this one's nice, it's all new, but there's a lot of grass, although the council cut the grass in the front here, but I don't know what the back is like. But this is all new, and this is a nice bungalow, but because I'm fighting for a bungalow on the flat, they won't give me this one because of the steps. Anyway, we'll carry on. I'll go around the front now and point out one or two other things that I didn't do on my last video. There's loads of little walks here. I mean little walks. I could walk down there. I can't walk far anyway. There's a few little walks here. There's a few roads branching off here. And of course, this is the park here. Let's go over here. And kind of here. This, of course, is the park that Brandon would love. He would love this park. And he's 12 now and he still loves going to the park. There's a park up here that he likes going up to, but there's only one swing in this park, but there's loads of swings in this park. And of course, they built the new school up here. The new primary school is up here now. I think that's open. And of course, there's toilets here. I always use these toilets when I came here before. When I walked from Kevinheath in, or I drove up here to see a few people I knew, like Tom here, Tom Top. And of course, Pamela I think she lives here. I think she lives here because I remember this one was empty before that I tried. I didn't get. I'm going back about 3 years ago now. And this is the bungalow. We'll go on here. Because these bungalows are new. These bungalows are new. If this one comes up before number 14, I'll try for it, but I can't see me having it. But I won't say no to this one. But number 14 is the one that I'm chasing for. And of course, we've got the shop here, right by the bungalows. There used to be a post office in the shop. I don't think it's a post office here, but this is a good shop. I think you used to be able to buy food, cooked food here. One time there was a kind of a cafe on the side. I don't know if it's the same now. No, I don't think there's a post office there because there's a post box here, you see. So I don't think there's a post office there anymore. That's no problem. Right. Another thing I forgot to point out as well is around the corner here, just around the corner, right here, behind the bungalow, is the petrol station. In fact, there's two here. There's one here and there's one on the way to Carmel. Tesco petrol station, and there's a shop in here as well. And of course, my dentist is down there. It's too far to walk to my dentist, but it's only a minute. 1, 2, 3 minutes, I'll be there. So my dentist is in Croissants down there. And of course, if I get a mobility scooter, I could go on the mobility scooter because that bungalow caters for mobility scooters, and you can put them in the shed in the back. There's electric in there, so you could charge your mobility scooter. And of course, go to Armford. Well, the best way to go to Armford is this way. Only take about 10 minutes. Although I could also go through Penrose this way, but easier that way. And then, let's face it, up here is Kinchickawen. Again, 2-minute drive, and I'm up in Kinchickawen. Also, you've got the pub here, the Phoenix, where they sell food. I could also walk over here and have food. No need to drive, just walk over. And also, there's a nice spin up to Carmel here. There's beautiful walks up there as well. So I think I've covered everything this time, because I left a few things out of my video last time. Yes, disappointed. The bungalow wasn't on the list today. There's also, now I didn't do this with number 16. There's a few strings I can pull. And there's one or two people, very important people, like an executive in the council, who I shall write to. I wrote to him years ago, but my application form wasn't up to scratch then, and he did do his best for me. But I didn't say what bungalow I wanted. I didn't make it clear. This time I shall write to the executive, and I'll jump over the council. Well, they're not council now, they're housing option now. They're a private firm now that allocates the bungalows and houses. And of course, they put everything that's empty up on the list on their website. You've got to join their website, and everything gets put up every Friday. And of course, they give you a password, and then you use your date of birth as another part of the password. So you log in every Friday, and you'll see what bungalows. And only one bungalow came up today, and that was in Llanmoel by Pendine. But last week, a few bungalows came up, and there was one in Pontevedra that I went to see, but I didn't like it at all. So it's housing option you've got now. And what I'll do to make sure I get that bungalow, number 14, I'll write to the executive again. He did his best to help me last time, and this time I'll have more details, and I'll name the bungalow. And he's the man in charge. He's in charge of housing option, and he'll put them in their place, and that will guarantee 100% that I will get that bungalow, number 14. That is, if it's on the list next Friday. I find sometimes it takes 2 or 3 weeks, but that bungalow is, for what I've been told, is ready. It's ready now, for what I've been told, but the woman who told me isn't 100%, but it's going to be on the list either next week or the week after, but I think it'll be next week. And I'm going to go all out for it. Okay.